Would you believe me if I told you that at the time that the children of Israel were in the wilderness, doing all of that moaning and complaining and griping and carrying on and just general ingratitude that made God kill all of them, including Moses? Would you believe me if I told you that at that point they were one of the richest nations on the face of the earth? I know, it's crazy, but think about it. Remember that before they left Egypt, God had told them to go to all of their Egyptian neighbors and spoil them, essentially collect everything of value that they had. Collect all the gold, all the silver, the precious metals, essentially every fungible and non-fungible item of value that the Egyptians had. So they were loaded, they were rich, which is one of the reasons why Pharaoh pursued them all the way to the Red Sea. You remember the story, you've seen the films, you've seen the movies. The children of Israel by the Red Sea, the Egyptians chasing them down, Pharaoh at the head of the army, the children of Israel complaining, Moses raising the staff, the children of Israel walking through on dry land, the Egyptians following and drowning. You know all of that story. Now, we generally think that Pharaoh pursued them because he was losing his slaves. Now, that is true, but that is only half the truth. The truth is that these slaves that he had lost had taken all of his money. They had taken the entire household wealth of Egypt. So essentially, he had lost two factors of production. He had lost the labor and he had lost the capital. Which made the other two factors moot. Nobody to work the lands and no capital for entrepreneurship. That's why he chased them down. So these guys were loaded. So why so much complaining in the wilderness? Why complain so much that God killed all of them? I'll tell you why. It is because when you're going through a transition, everything or nearly everything of value that you have counts for nothing. I'll say that again. When you're going through the process of a transition in life, nearly everything of value that you've previously accumulated counts for almost nothing. Think about the Israelites that we're discussing here. They had all of the gold, all of the silver, all of the metals that availed them nothing. It was useless in the wilderness. They couldn't buy and sell. They couldn't build houses. They couldn't plant vineyards. They couldn't harvest. They couldn't buy clothes. It counted for nothing, which is possibly one of the reasons why they decided to mold that golden calf. When the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. They had all this money sitting around. They were looking at all this money. They could do nothing with it. And so they misbehaved. But that's another lesson for another day. When we're going through a transition in life, almost everything of value that we've accumulated previously avails us nothing, almost counts for nothing. And this is one of the reasons why people will often go over the edge in life. All of us are going to come to a point in our lives at least one time where regardless or in spite of our previous successes, we're going to feel stuck. All of your fame, all of your success, all of your connections, all of your power, all of your following, all of those things that you have are not going to help you in that period. And it is this period that drives people almost insane. But the solution is actually at your fingertips, and it begins with one of the most popular axioms of life, which is very well communicated in the immortal words of Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey. Bemiye Bashimbe ireti e kò tán. Ireti e kò tán o láyé o. Ireti e kò tán o dájúdájú. Dájúdájú. It simply means that whilst you yet have life, or while you yet have life, then you have hope. It sounds very simple. It sounds like, how do we say it? Cliche. It sounds very cliche, but that does not make it ineffectual, or that doesn't make it a lie. As a matter of fact, that makes it extremely powerful. The most powerful things in life are often very simple. Have you ever heard that the best things in life are free? Exactly. While you have life, you yet have hope. Now, that is wisdom, but it's not practical advice. It probably makes you feel good, but this time tomorrow, you're back in the funk of not knowing what to do as well. If you're going through a period of life right now where regardless of your previous successes, you've come to a point where you have no idea what to do next, where everything that you have, everything that you've accumulated, all of your resources are not helping you out and count for nothing, this is what you should do. Wait. Just wait. I can just hear you say, what? Is that all? Waiting can be one of the most difficult things for anybody to do in life, especially for people who are used to achieving success. Do you know what it means to wake up in the morning and have no idea what to do? To be clueless. Boredom is one of the greatest killers of life. Boredom will almost kill you if you are used to success. Okay, So just wait. A period of boredom often precedes a period of great creativity. What if you don't have money while you're waiting? Then find something to do to make money, but know that you're in the period of waiting. Eventually, like always in life, ideas will begin to come to you. Ideas will start to come to you. This is what I will enjoin you and encourage you to do. Pursue all of the ideas that come to you. It's in the pursuit of ideas that you're going to know which one will work or which ones will work and which ones will not work. Don't be afraid of trying out your ideas even if they do not work. Some people have the misguided opinion that you have only a limited amount of bandwidth or opportunities to show people your ideas, that if you keep coming up with ideas that do not work, that people are eventually going to lose their patience with you. That is not true. If you try 999 things that do not work, if the 1001 works, nobody will remember your other previous failures. And it's failures in this quotation because they're not really failures. So wait. If, like the children of Israel, you're sitting on all of these resources, all of this knowledge, all of this fame, all of this following, perhaps all of this money, all of these connections, all of this power, all of these resources right now, and they avail you nothing, and you feel stuck and things seem difficult for you, just wait. Eventually, you will get the ideas that are going to take you from this level to the next level. Don't go over the edge. I'll see you on the next one.